What's up guys, this is Lashrajan from Tech Raman, and in this video we are going to talk about the features, tips and tricks you can do with this OnePlus 3 device. OnePlus 3 runs on Android Marshmallow with the Oxygen OS layered on top of it. Oxygen OS gives a very stock Android feel to it, but it also has few extra features to enhance the usability. So let's check all in this video. So this is the home screen, and swipe to the right you get the shelf area. Shelf area is very practical at times. You have the memo area, you can add memos, you can set reminders, you can see the last accessed apps, and you can also add the frequent contacts and widgets for easy access from the shelf. In case you don't want this shelf area, you can just long press the home screen. There's an option called customize. Go there and you can either enable or disable the shelf from this. And while we are at this option, there is also a toggle for quick search. Swipe up to access search and quick notification toggles. So you can swipe up to access the search area, search bar, and also you can swipe down to access the notification. While long press the home screen also gives access to wallpapers, and you also get access to widgets. So you can also choose the widgets which you want to add. You can customize the shortcuts and it's easily move around the shortcuts. You can also go to the settings and you go to the customization and you find the status bar option. There you can choose what all app shortcuts you want in the notification shade. The display has settings, have option for adaptive brightness, which optimize brightness level for available ambient lighting. And then there is also ambient display, wake screen when you receive notification. So it automatically wakes the screen when you receive the notification. And of course other features like changing the font size. And then there is a option called night mode. So clicking on that, it turns on the glow filter, and it's very nice to pleasing if you are reading or browsing for a long time during the night. When you are talking about the night mode, there is also an option called dark mode. Go to the customization and there is an option called dark mode, and you turns the state to like this. So you have a dark mode, and if you don't prefer white, you can change it to the dark mode. So even if you go to the app drawer, everything is changed to the black background. While we are at the customization, there is also an option for LED notification. So you can click on that and choose the colors for your LED notification. So you can choose the individual color for the battery as well as per app notification can be customized here. So we can customize the LED notification for per app, like we can block the LED notification, treat it as priority, allow peeking, like when you are in the lock screen you want the notifications to be seen or not. So all that customization can be done over here. Now let's get into the sound and notification. So go to the settings and sound and notification, and you can adjust the various sound and vibration here. But there is also an option called app notification. Go into that. Again from here you can choose how you can control how the each individual app works. Then again in the settings, go to the memory, and it gives you an idea of how the memory is spent for the last 3 hours, last 6 hours, or last 12 hours, or last 1 day. So it shows how the app memory is consumed, and it also shows the list of apps that has consumed the app memory, and you can sort it by max use, so you know which apps has consumed more memory. And if you have any particular memory app that is playing havoc, we can identify it here, and probably maybe you can disable them. There's an option called buttons. So there are hard capacity buttons, and you can also opt for on-screen buttons. And you can also swap the buttons, like by default it comes with the back recent menu here and the back button here. You can swap it, so you have the back button here and the recent button over here. So when you are using an on-screen navigation bar, you can also choose the home button to be used. And also you can customize here the various action, like long press action, double tap action for each buttons. In settings, you also find an gesture option. So you can go there and enable the gestures. There are various gestures like double tap to wake, open camera by drawing O, You can toggle a flashlight by drawing V, and also there is a music control by drawing two lines, swiping two lines. Opens the camera. Turns on the flashlight. You can shoot videos in 1080, 720 pixel, or you can even shoot 4K videos in the video mode. And also you can shoot raw images. And go to the settings, and if you want to save as a raw image, you can enable this option here. There is also an alert slider which can be accessed over here, and this is the priority mode. It's like in case suddenly you want to go into D&D mode, you can quickly slide the alert slider and access it. And go to the settings, and there is an option alert slider, and you can customize your priority settings or silent settings from here, and which can be easily toggled on and off from this alert slider. Storage and USB. OnePlus supports OTG and it needs to be enabled over here. These are the features that you can access in the OnePlus 3 part of the Oxygen OS. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with more videos. This is Lakshman signing off for TechRaman. Have a great day. Cheers.